think that there's this math problem you could kind of do, and it's worth doing as you're thinking about how to evaluate projects. And it's basically that, generally speaking, humans are really bad at evaluating the upside potential of very small chunks of work. So people will generally take the conservative approach most of the time, right? So you offer somebody the opportunity of like, hey, I could do this thing and it has like a 20% chance of solving our problem, that we could deprioritize that work, right? Or we could spend 4 months and I'm like 80% sure that that's going to solve this problem, right? Like I'm almost positive that it will. And it's like, which of those should you take on? And it's like, especially in the case where there are many of the 20% that you could do, you should almost always take that shorter bet, like the 1 or 2 day task. And it partially goes back to the discussion we had earlier, but it's like around, you'll learn something from doing it, even if it doesn't work out. And so you'll be more informed going forward. If you're just waiting for 4 months to do the other thing, the world may have changed in 4 months. The needs may have changed. There's a bunch of stuff that, so you could get to the end of the 4 months and go, oh crap, we actually didn't need that. Right? Like that actually wasn't that important. We were wrong. We assessed the problem wrong. It wasn't
That
actually
never
what we needed
happens.
to
I don't think I've ever seen that
do.
ever
Right.
in
Right.
game development.
And so like I think just people dramatically misweight those two things. Like it's not like a small thing. It's like you should basically take on incredibly risky things that are very low scope all the time, and be pretty hesitant to ever take on those like big chunks of work that are more sort of like, for sure bets. Just because like it's not, basically you'll just waste so much more time that way.
The data on that, like, is everything I've seen is exactly what you said. We don't even have a word for it. Like we have words like risk averse, or like that's a known phrase. Yeah. But the other side, I remember when I first started talking about this, and I was like, what is the opposite of risk averse? And the only thing I could come up with is a term that I think I didn't hear anywhere. I was just like, gain happy. I don't know. Like we are so more wired for risk aversion, and we're really bad at the odds in that sense. And